Imagine being one of the strongest men on Earth, a literal superhero, and still being terrified that one secret could destroy everything. Chris Hemsworth, Thor, Avenger, global action icon. But in 2025, Chris admitted something that shook Hollywood. I was scared people would no longer believe me as a leading man. Not because of age, not because of failure, because of Alzheimer's, a disease that already runs through his family and now genetically through him. Chris revealed he carries a gene that makes him 10 times more likely to develop Alzheimer's. And the question that haunted him wasn't medical. It was this: if people know I could lose my mind, will they still believe I'm a hero? So let me ask you this. If your favorite actor revealed something like this, would it change how you see them? Because what Chris did next is what truly shocked everyone. Chris didn't discover this alone. His grandfather had Alzheimer's. Then his father, Craig, was diagnosed. Memory loss, confusion, moments slipping away forever. Instead of hiding it, Chris turned the camera on. In the documentary, A Road Trip to Remember, he takes his father back to places from their past. Not for fame, not for content, but to wake up memories that were disappearing. Chris called it a love letter to his father. For a short time, it worked. Craig smiled. He remembered. He felt present again. But Chris knew something terrifying. This disease doesn't stop. And genetics don't negotiate. So here's the real question. Would you want to know your future health risks or live without that fear? Because Chris made a choice most people avoid, and Hollywood noticed. After the documentary aired, Chris started asking himself brutal questions. Did I let people in too far? He worried studios would think he was fragile, that he might not last, that he was a risk. He worried fans would think the invincible hero wasn't invincible anymore. For the first time, Chris Hemsworth, the strongest Avenger, felt replaceable. In Hollywood, weakness is rarely forgiven. And yet, instead of pulling back, Chris doubled down. But something unexpected happened. Instead of losing respect, Chris gained something rare: trust. Fans didn't walk away. They leaned in. Men started talking about fear. Families started talking about memory. People started getting tested. Chris didn't look weaker. He looked human. And suddenly, the perfect superhero became something stronger. A real one. Insiders quietly admitted this didn't hurt his career. It protected it, because audiences don't just want muscles anymore. They want truth. So tell me this. Do you think being vulnerable makes celebrities stronger or weaker? Chris Hemsworth is still acting, still training, still playing heroes. But now every role carries a shadow. Because no one, not doctors, not science, can say if or when Alzheimer's will come. Chris lives with a countdown that might never reach zero or might start tomorrow. And yet, he chose to live louder, love harder, be present now. Maybe that's the real lesson. Not that even superheroes can fall. But that courage isn't about being fearless. It's about being honest, even when it costs everything. So one last question. If you were Chris Hemsworth, would you have shared this with the world or kept it private forever?